What's up everybody and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at this 2024 BMW X5. This is the sDrive40i, finished off in Blue Ridge Mountain Metallic. MSRP is about $74,000. Big shout out to Hendrick BMW Northlake for providing this new X5 for today's video. Take a look at their website, link down below. Underneath the hood of the 2024 BMW X5 40i, you're going to find the 3-liter inline 6-cylinder turbocharged motor. It also has a 12 horsepower mild hybrid system, pumps out about 375 horsepower with net torque at 398 pound-feet. Curb weight is about 5,000 pounds. It runs on a 21.9 gallon fuel tank, and you're looking at 23 miles per gallon in the city with 27 out on the highway. Towing is also about 6,000 pounds. The S-Drive is also the rear-wheel drive version. Wheelbase is about 117.1 inches with overall length at 194.3. Width is 78.9, height is 69.5 inches, and ground clearance is 8.7 inches. Now moving on to the styling with the 2024 BMW X5. This Blue Ridge Mountain color is actually more of a green color. It looks really cool out in the sunlight. You're gonna see BMW's LED headlights. I like the little blue accents in them. You can see the daytime running lights and the dark housings. We have a nice brushed aluminum color for the frontwards grille. It's got that traditional kidney-shaped style. You can also see a forward-facing camera, active grille shutters to improve efficiency and aerodynamics when needed. You're also going to see some sharp body lines throughout the front bumper, a nice vent piece to guide air out around the front tires, parking sensors, more of that aluminum trim, safety sensor down below, more active grille shutters in the lower grille. The X5 has a really good design, and I like the updated headlights for 2024. It's a super classy and luxurious looking car. You have some nice sharp body lines fading their way towards the windshield, BMW badge right in the front. And then at the side you can see some more of those parking sensors and reflectors. And then there's some black trim surrounding these front wheels. You have a really nice set of two-tone wheels. These are 21-inch diameter, nice split 5-spoke design, and then a cool trim piece behind that with a sharp line leading towards the side skirt. You have some more silver trim down below, body colored on the door handles along with the mirror caps, integrated turn signal and camera on the side, and then more brushed aluminum surrounding all the windows. I like the prominent body line you're going to see. We also have a massive panoramic sunroof up on top with silver roof rails, and then the side profile of the X5 is super proportional. These have always been one of the best looking SUVs out there, a nice rugged yet classy appearance. And you can also see that sharp body line cutting towards the rear, giving the rear end a wider appearance. I like the design for these LED taillights. You got some black on the housing, and they are 3-dimensional. Nice black trim surrounding the rear glass, third brake light, along with a windshield wiper. And then you can see your BMW badge, rear view camera, the sDrive40 logo, along with X5, and then some sharp body lines throughout the entire rear bumper. You also can see more of this silver color. Parking sensors back here. Nice design for the integrated exhaust tips, and then some more black trim to finish it up. Overall, the X5 is definitely a sporty looking SUV. Moving to the key fob, BMW logo is your lock button. We also have the tailgate release and an unlock. You can just keep the key fob in your pocket and automatically unlock it when you grab the door handle. This interior has the Silverstone Sensafin interior, really nice leather material, and you're going to see some wood trim and silver accents. Along the door panel, you get the black leather material up on top, and then this lighter color. We have some padding for your armrest and grab handle. Then you're going to see all of your controls, release handle, memory seating, lock and unlock. Get some of this wood trim surrounding the mesh, and then you can see a lot of storage. Got the BMW logo down on the door sill, and then all of your power controls for the seats. You even have this button right here to automatically extend the leg rest, and then quite a few other controls. I really like the perforations throughout the center with this diamond quilted pattern. Really luxurious looking seats. Definitely a pretty sweet specification for this particular car. Black leather steering wheel with more stitching on the airbag, and then silver trim. And then now inside the 2024 X5, keep my foot on the brake, we can go ahead and fire it up. Taking a look at the gauge cluster now, full LCD display with your speedometer on the left, your tachover on the right with your gear, a few vitals throughout the center and the bottom. You go ahead and toggle your different drive modes going into Eco Pro. Got a pretty cool depiction of everything, then comfort mode, and then up into the Sport Individual. It gets a little bit more aggressive, pretty cool design for everything. Got your BMW badge in the center, cruise control settings on the left side, and then you have a few Bluetooth and audio controls on the right with paddle shifters. On the right stock, you're going to see all of your windshield wiper controls, turn signal stock on the left side with automatic high beams, And then on the left side, we have one of the air vents. Headlight controls are down below. And then you have more silver trim and this leather material on the dash. You have a nice heads-up display unit. And then I really like all this material. This wood trim color is really cool. And you can see X5 on the dash. Really nice, clear design with a cool texture throughout. And then the massive curved display. So the center screen now, huge infotainment design with a massive navigation screen. Of course, you have a few shortcuts on it as well. Home icon right here you can toggle. Then you can also toggle this for all of your climate controls. You can see all the different things that are going to pop up. Back to your home icon, you have this one as well with the different apps in the car. Then you have a shortcut to the navigation, audio controls, and then over here you can toggle your temperature very easily, heated seats and steering wheel. Super easy to configure everything. So I like how all of these at least are always here, which does make it a lot easier. If we go ahead and put it into reverse, get a nice backup camera, also a top-down view. If you toggle this, you can see a few different views. We have a panoramic view of the car as well, and of course it'll shift from the forward-facing cameras to the rear-facing camera. Putting into drive now, you can see how that shifted, and then going back into park, we can exit out of all that. Underneath that, these are actually also your climate vents. You toggle this around, and the slots in the upper and lower portion are for all of that. Below that, you're going to see volume track along with some defrost, and then piano black throughout the center with ambient lighting on that silver trim, and then that light color. If we open this up now, you can slide it out of the way. We have a wireless phone charging pad along with the key fob. We have cup holders, USB, and a 12 volt. More piano black. You have a traction control icon, parking sensor, brake hold, and then the rotary dial over here. You don't always have to use touchscreen, so really easy. You can go into different menus. You have different icons you can tap for all the different shortcuts, so it makes this a lot easier to use. You don't always have to use touchscreen, which is definitely a good touch. You have more of the piano black, nice padding on your armrests. Pressing that button, it opens up and you're gonna have a lot of space in here. Good sized glove box as well, as you'd expect. And then one last look at the interior. I think the new X5 is really nicely done, cool looking technology, nice layout, good materials, and then a massive sunshade up on top for that panoramic roof. You're also going to see the LED dome lights. We have garage door buttons underneath the mirror and a good sized sun visor. Moving on to the rear seat space, grabbing the door handle and opening it up. Back here you are going to see a set of manual sunshades and then all the same interior. We have the light color, ambient lighting, and then your window control. In back, you even have all the same seating, really nice quilted leather material all throughout it. This can seat 3 people. And then if we pull this strap, we have a nice armrest along with nice cup holders up in front. And then there's a little bit of storage inside here as well. So pretty cool design right there. You're also gonna see up in front, we have climate control vents, heated seats, a little bit of storage, USB ports, and a 12 volt, and then storage behind the seats along with a spot to put a tablet. You can also grab these handles, pull these seats down. They're gonna fold nice and flat, giving you a ton more cargo area all into the area in the back. So sitting in the back seat of the BMW X5, this is a really nice sized SUV. I'm 5'11". I have plenty of headroom. With the driver's seat at my height, I have plenty of knee room and foot room. These seats don't recline anymore. They ditched that a couple years ago. However, they're at a really good recline, good armrest. Headrest will even fold down for better driver visibility. But this is a good family SUV. You really can't complain. 3 people even can sit back here comfortably. Got LED dome lights and even some grab handles up above with hooks on the B pillars. So really nice back seat for sure. Moving on to the cargo area, you can press the button on the key fob, the one on the interior, or just tapping that, it's gonna open up the upper portion of the tailgate. Now I really like the split design. You have a button right here you can press. It's gonna automatically fold that down. That way you can load items in here without banging up your rear bumper. It's really squared off in here, plenty of cargo space as you can tell. And then underneath the floor, you can even grab this and there's a spot for a spare tire if you want that, but you also have a lot of hidden cargo area. Back here, you even have a privacy cover, which is a really good touch. And then of course you can remove it all and then manually fold down the seats and you can see just how much more cargo area there is. One downfall, they no longer have the levers back here to fold down that second row, which would be a really good touch. However, when you open the door, manually fold them down, you have a lot of space. As you can see, very practical and roomy SUV for utility work or for family adventures. So it's definitely a really good sized vehicle. Now another cool thing with the split design, all you have to do is press this button up here and it's gonna automatically close both of them all shut. All right guys, we are setting off now in the new BMW X5. So the engine and powertrain with that mild hybrid system, it's really nice. It basically gives you a little electric assist under the slow speeds while coasting, things like that, just to improve efficiency. And it does make for a really smooth power delivery. Of course, this 6-cylinder engine is a really good engine already with the 8-speed transmission. So really good layout. This one being rear-wheel drive, of course you can get an xDrive, which has the all-wheel drive, but the rear-wheel drive one, a little bit better gas mileage, a little bit lower cost option as well. So for those of you who just will never need the all-wheel drive capabilities, it's nice that you have that option. So right now we are in the Eco Pro mode, most conservative drive mode. It's a really comfortable SUV to be in. I love the X5. It's one of the absolute best. It is so comfortable sitting in here. The seat has so much padding, great view all around. It's just really an effortless car. Visibility is fantastic as well, over your right and over your left shoulder. And even in the Eco Pro mode, you know, it'll still get up to some speed. It's never a slow car. Perfectly gets you up and going, no big deal. And it's just so nice to drive. It's quiet in here, it absorbs bumps well, it's just really easy to drive. And the technology is easy to use as well. I know not everyone's the biggest fan of the screen. It takes some getting used to, but honestly, it looks really good in here. It's sunken low on the dashboard to where it doesn't actually look like a big tablet stuck on. You can see the whole dashboard above it. So it's a really good layout, nice to use, easy controls. You have basic things that are always right on the bottom, which makes it really nice. And of course, when you go into comfort mode, you know, it changes up the driving a little bit. Not really gonna notice the biggest differences with the drive modes in a car like this. If we go into sport, put us into the sport transmission and manual mode, it also packs a nice punch. So if you are getting up on the highway or something, I mean, this thing scoots, this thing seriously moves. It is a nice car to drive. You can get up to speed when you need to, get good gas mileage, tow a lot, haul people, haul stuff. This seriously is one of the best SUVs. I really don't think there's anything to hate about it. I think it just has a lot of good technology, good luxuries, good fit and finish as well. Like I said, the seats are comfortable and padded. The armrests fit really nicely. And there's so many different configurations where I think people of all sorts of different shapes and sizes are gonna fit in here perfectly fine. I also like you can see what you do when you press the buttons on the side of the seat right up on the screen. So turning around to my perspective, my honest thoughts with the X5, like I already kind of said, there's really no complaints. It's just a good all-around SUV, incredibly comfortable, roomy and spacious in here, where you can kind of do it all. I don't think there's any situation that an X5 can't handle. It can genuinely tow a lot, where if you want to use this as your utility vehicle, it's an SUV, sport utility vehicle, you can actually use this. You can tow some things if you get, of course, the trailer hitch option. That's not something you do afterwards. So if you want a trailer hitch, you got to order it with it, or find one that, of course, has it from the factory. So you can tow a lot with it. You can use it like that. And when you're just driving it, it's just a good car to be in, and everything works really nicely. I think BMW has always done a great job. And when you look at the reliability and things like that, the X5 is actually currently the industry leader in this segment. So if you're looking at nice size SUVs that are luxury cars, this is actually the top one, best in reliability and just best reviews and everything. So it has a lot to offer. Going back into comfort mode, like I said, effortlessly gets up to speed. The cruise control, radar cruise, all that sort of thing, lane keeping works really well in this car as well. And it's just roomy, nice to be in. My brother and my sister-in-law own one of these actually, and they love it. They've had it for a month or so now. Absolutely love it. I've ridden it a couple times, just going to the airport and some trips like that. And it's just so comfortable to be in. So I have no complaints. I don't think there's anything to really hate about it. Like I said, the screen, I know some of you don't like the new screen. You get used to it, you really do. And after a little bit of time, I mean, it's easy to use. It looks nice in here. I really don't have any complaints. Split tailgate's pretty cool to see as well. I guess the only complaint is, I think it was 2021 or 2022, they removed the reclining rear seats and the latch in the cargo area to fold down the second row. I don't know why they took those out. I think that is the one drawback. It'd be nice to have those latches in there to be able to recline and get them down from the cargo area. That's the only real sacrifice I'd say you're getting with this car, is why doesn't it have that? So that is about it then. We'll finish up in sport mode, put it into the manual shift select. I like how it gives you that. It gives you the fun, luxurious refinements, but it also gives you, some power to play with. I mean, effortless. And we've been very low on gas, as you can tell. I've done probably 7 or 8 miles, and we've only lost 2 miles of range. So that hybrid system helps out a lot. The slow speed driving, it really makes this much more efficient than if it didn't have that system. So that is then it for the 2024 BMW X5, the rear wheel drive version. Cool color combination. I love the interior. This is a really sweet spec. I haven't seen a spec that looked like this before, so it's pretty sweet. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for plenty more content to come. And a big shout out and thank you once again to Hendrick BMW Northlake for providing this SUV for today's video. Take a look at their website linked below. I'll see you all in the next video.